Hey, good morning, everybody. Before we get started, this broadcast is for demonstration educational purposes only. It's important to know that I am not a licensed financial advisor. There is a significant amount of risk when trading the financial markets. If you're not familiar with that risk, please consult with a licensed financial advisor. It's important to know that I am not one of them. All right, good morning, everybody. Hope you had a great weekend. Your weekend is over. It is Monday, June 23rd. If you're joining us today, that's the good news. Hallelujah. Started off on a positive note. Let's take a look real quick at the Forex Factory. What a weekend. We certainly have some extreme catalyst events that have taken place. And let's take a look at the Forex Factory. But over the weekend, if you're living under a rock, the U.S. decided to get in on eliminating the nuclear sites in Iran. So that geopolitical conflict escalated. Other news events happening today is 9 a.m., 9:45. We got some big ones, big ones. Flash manufacturing PMI, red folder. Govern yourselves accordingly. Flash services PMI. That's even more fuel to the fire. 10 o'clock, existing home sales. Wow, the housing market is, ooh, I know here in Florida, shaky, shaky. FOMC member Bauman speaking at 10 a.m. Later on this afternoon, a few other members of the FOMC are going to be speaking. But I think the big catalyst, obviously, is what's going on in the Middle East. We are going to really be cautious. Be cautious. There could be extreme volatility. Let's take a look and see what happened overnight. Big gap down. You could see when the market opened right at 6. We had a big gap down, and it has slowly retraced back to where it closed in the previous session. So we're right back where we were. We did fill in that gap over the Asian and London sessions. Starting the New York Stock Exchange open, we're right back where we left off. That's our ES chart on a 30 range. Let's take a look at the NASDAQ on the 20U. If today's your first day joining us, I want to first say welcome and thank you. It promises to be a good day trading, and I say that only because of my leaderboard. The leaderboard is looking very juicy this morning. What I mean by a leaderboard is, if today's your first day joining us, we're going to be showcasing our automated bots here at Right Line Trading. These bots are fully automated. Once they're enabled, they will execute and manage the positions for us. We let them run through the overnight session, the Asian Open, the London Open. And when it comes time for the New York Stock Exchange to open, we have what we call our leaderboard. These are the bots that are performing the best in this current session. I refer to these as the "what have you done for me latelys." These are the ones that have made money for us today, this trading session. The ES30 range one-day pass picking up right where it left off last week. The Signal A Mac truck. In conditions of extreme volatility or volatile markets, the Signal A entries will do well. Signal A entries. This 8U Signal C Steven. Been pretty hot lately. I believe this 8U is on an ES 8U, the UB test. Our moneymaker bot up 1,000 in a trade now. So we've got some really nice bots that are performing well. This 30 range ABC velocity is very similar to our power play, which we're getting ready to trade now. We've got 6 minutes, 6 minutes. I always love to see this one in the green. I believe that's what we're looking at right here on my chart. That's our 30 range on the NASDAQ. And we're going to be keeping an eye on gold and crude oil out of the corner of our eye. What happened in the crude oil market? The price gapped way up over the weekend. Let me see if I can find it. Come on back. Yeah, right here, look. Went from 74 to $78 a barrel. And with Iran's plans to close that strait, that narrow passageway, the price of oil can be very volatile today as well. So we'll keep an eye on the gold and crude oil bots and see how they perform as well. Good morning, Rao. Hope you had a nice weekend. Duke, Edward, Mukhtar, Mark, Judy, Tom. Thanks for joining me this morning. Good to see you. Well, today sure should be an exciting day. We're going to ease on into it very slowly. I've got my trade copy, or if today's your first day joining us, what we like to do is in the morning we take what we call our power play trade. The power play, and by the way, I have an update coming on the power play. Hopefully this week. I should have it sometime today, and I'm just going to test it, make sure it works, and then we're going to release it as quickly as possible. And we're recoding NinjaTrader by default when you go to their strategies. When you're loading days to load, it only has one option, days. It doesn't have bars. And on our charts, we really just load 500 bars. And when it's very volatile, we don't want to load days. We just want to load about 500 bars because the pivots and those volume zones are going to plot differently depending on how much data we load. So if we're loading 500 bars on our chart, we want the strategy to be looking at the same amount of data. So it plots the same areas of support or resistance. 300 days should be fine, Duke. All right, 927. Good morning, Gambit. Thanks for joining us. So we know we had the big sell-off on the 20, Unarenko on the NASDAQ over the overnight session. Very similar to what happened on the E-mini. We had a big gap down. That's the missing piece you see here. But ever since the big gap down, we've been slowly retracing. We could take another big move down, which is just a guess or an assumption. And I'd rather just let's let it play out and let's see what happens. On my workspace, on the bottom left, we have what we call our lagometer, our lagometer. We want to have very low latency. And we have a tool that gives us some insight onto whether or not we're current at the current price. And when we, out of the box, when we set this up for you, Charles provides everybody with a lagometer now. The bots have a built-in safety mechanism where if you have over 2 seconds of lag, it will prevent the entry. But listen, you don't want 2 seconds. You don't want a half a second. Um, you really want it to be zero point 0.1 or zero point 0.2. The lower, the better. Okay, it's 9:29. Good luck, everybody. Let's let the good times roll. We're going to keep an eye on our power play drone. Power play is on a 30 range. That bot will be executing off of the chart on the right. We look at our higher time frame on the NASDAQ, which is on my left. That's the NASDAQ on the 20U. Our 20U is lined up for a long entry, 30 range short. So we have no match. We have no alignment. That's all going to change. There we go, 9:30. Let's see which way she goes. Now remember, we have those two red folder reports coming at 9:45. My NASDAQ immediately got 10 seconds of lag at the open. This is why we use the lagometer. Let's make sure that that settles down, ideally by 9:32. We let the market open and let it settle down. A minimum of 2 minutes. Really nice volume at the open. Okay, we're under 2 seconds. I could see that because we jumped in. Here we go with a nice move down. I had a feeling that was going to happen. It retraced so nicely. It's very tempting. We're at 7 seconds of lag.
You'll need to unlock your iPhone first.
Oops. My phone's talking to me. Come on down, lag. 9:31. Come on down. I want this 8 seconds to go down to 0.2. Let's be patient. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Good volume. 3 seconds. That NASDAQ on the 20U is looking beautiful. Got in the profit window on that 20U strategy. Our NQ30 range hit the 1-day pass. Getting a big move down. Ah, the lag's killing me. I don't want to do it, but I might have to. Okay, let's get a power play in now. We got an area of support. We'd love to break through that area of support before entering this trade. Let's see if we get some follow through the downside. Push on through. Come on down. Get us in. Looking for a short entry. We got some room. We got some running room to the downside. No lag. Oh, shoot. Thank you. Let's wait till after the news report. Well, we got 10 minutes. Oh, you scared me, Duke. I'm going to go for this signal A real quick. Here comes a signal A. We're in. Come on down now. Come on down. Mm. Push down. Shoot. You know, every day now, this I get a loose when my leader account closes. I have a follower that doesn't close. All right, I'm going to wait till after the news report for my next trade. Let's enable some of these other strategies. I wish I would have waited like Duke said. On my PA accounts, I only lost 250. And my eval, except for the one that got loose. There's really no reason for that to happen. This doesn't make any sense. Good morning, Khalil. Good morning, Suzanne. Big burst of volume here. Wow. Got 9 minutes. Good morning, Priscilla. Gambit, the best ones for whips are the 20 U's. Okay, we're back in long. Back in long. Need some follow through to the upside. Come on, push up now. Come on, bounce. That's it, bounce. Oh no. And it's a consolidation. Sideways mover. They like to pop out of this area of consolidation. Hopefully it's to the upside. Come on up. Come on up. Get my window. Push up a little bit more. Come on up. Get up there. Come on up. Come on up. Coming close to the news report, about 5 minutes left. Just going to flatten my position right there. Toby, good morning. Up 270, nice. Yes, Toby, sit right where you're at. That's a winner. That's a winning day. All right, Judy, great job. Incredible. Another 3 evals for Judy. All right, we're in a nice position. We're down 145 on the PA accounts. We got the news report coming in 4 minutes. Got ourselves in a nail biter here. Got ourselves in a real nail biter. Um, I don't have any of my other strategies enabled yet. Let's wait for the report to come out. 9:42. We got 3 minutes. 3 minutes. High impact report coming out. 9:45 Eastern. Got an exit on the line change. It got into our threshold. What that means is 60 ticks is our threshold. If the trade goes plus 60, the stop will attach to your 15 EMA. This one was going to eventually go up to our profit target. All right, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Let's let this news report pass us by. Looking for one really nice trade. Get us over our profit target. We're looking to make 250 to 500. Not going to be greedy. We're going to hit the pause button. Let the report come out at 9:45. Got some buying pressure. We just have a lot of sellers sitting right there at 21,885, 887. They're just sitting there waiting for price to come back, and they're looking to sell. 1 minute, 9:44. There it goes. Okay, our lag is good. Our lag is good. Does it pop through? Look at this. Wow. There are a ton of sellers sitting right there. They're going to push the price of this lower. It couldn't break through, man. It tried. They could not break that area of resistance. Oh, wow. Crude oil is up 1,240. Our crude bot. Oh, here comes watch the short roll here. Our 20U is way above our 50. We're still set up for a long trade. You can see our 20 Unirenko market structure is set up for a long. Getting into a short now on this 30 range would be a counter trend. Counter trend. Looking at the 20U. Here we go. Let's see if it breaks through. It's retesting that area. 21,890. Great job, Tony. Way to go. Here we go. Let's get this break. Let's get this break. Let's get the break to the upside. Been having a real hard time getting through there. Come on, put us in. Going for a long here. Get us in there. We got room. We got room to this upside support. Getting ready to trigger its signal B. My RSI line's pinned to the top of my oscillator. There we go. We're in long. Let's see if we can get this one. Come on up. Come on up. Don't stop now. Come on up. Go all the way. Let's go. Come on up. Take some risk off of this thing. Push up. Let's go. Come on. Oh, no. Might have squeezed it too tight. Come on up. Push up now. Oh man. Look, and I got another position lingering. Man, this copier. I'm gonna have to switch. I can't do this with this copier. It happens every day now. My trade copier, when the leader account closes, it leaves one of my followers. Okay, let's get the rest of the portfolio in the game. Okay, now I've got the full portfolio enabled. You can see my leaderboard. The 20 U's are crushing it on the NASDAQ. Let's try to get a move up. Judy got three evals passed today. Great job. Toby's up 270. And I saw Tony made 300. Congrats. Getting lag. There we go. We're in long. Gonna move my profit target right below this area of resistance. Let's give it a clear shot to my profit target. My 20U is moving into some upside resistance as well. Come on, let's get a little bounce. Volume has subsided significantly, under 600 contracts a minute. Very low volume. We really need that institutional involvement in this. Took me out. All right, that's my loss limit right there. I'm in another loose trade on my copier. Hate to close it out. It's going to be a huge loser. Not going to be able to use this copier. It goes into a position in the opposite direction. So across my PA accounts today, I lost 500, 500, and 480. Not a good way to start the week. So I've got my work cut out for me the rest of the week. The same with the evals, with exception to this number 53. For some reason, every time my leader account would close, that 53 would be left hanging. So my copier is having some issues, unfortunately. Let's take a look at crude. This is the crude oil bot that's running in the background. It's up 1180 right now. Crude just jumped in long. Good volume on crude. $700 contracts a minute. There goes the NASDAQ straight up. Got wicked out. That 20U was the way to go. You were right. The 30 range just hit another one-day pass. That 30 range has been red hot on the ODPs. Incredible. Let me show that chart. That ES30 range one-day pass. Look at these trades it took. Took a long here, and the wick went straight up and hit the profit target. It doesn't take a lot of ticks to pass that eval on the E-mini. Did the same thing back here. Entered long and hit the profit target in the wick. Let's go to that 20U Mack truck drone. That's signal A. This is the one that's on top of my leaderboard with exception to the one-day passes. The signal A, well, it looks like it's also taking signal Bs. That's NQ30 range smart velocity is doing really well. Oh, no wonder I can't see the trade. I'm wondering why I can't see the trade. I'm looking at a crude oil chart. 1270, the velocity drone. That one's giving it a lot more room. That's using that 100 tick profit target, 100 tick stop, which was, man, that was the way to go. Got to give it room today. You could see my leaderboard. I have a 20U 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 NQ20Us on my leaderboard. 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Amazing. That NQ20U. Look at this leaderboard. And I missed. Our iBots on the ES. Now, these are the bots, the P&L of the bots that are doing the best. I do want to point out that we do have bots that are losing on the bottom. Mostly my PA accounts, mostly my Apex accounts. Um, but the vast majority of them did very well today. Man, this has been a slow push to the upside all morning. Very tempting to get back in, but once I reach my loss limit or profit target, I really stick to my plan, my trading plan, and I don't get back in. That's when bad things happen. Once you reach your loss limit and we continue to trade, that's how blown accounts happen. Make sure I'm not in. I'm not. This is a nice entry. Now that I'm not in, it'll go all the way, right? It's a beauty. Look at that one. I believe it got our threshold, which means my stop is actually attached to the 15 EMA. This square you see on the bottom left of my chart, this green square, that's the color of the 15 EMA. So if you see that square change colors, I believe our stop is attached to that now. If the price went to plus 300, which I think it might have, that means it automatically attaches at that point. It's at 290 I saw it go to. It probably on this wick did make 300. Yep, now it did for sure. So the stop is actually attached to my 15 EMA at this point. It's not going to let you take a loser right now. See if it gets in the profit window. It would have to get to 3 plus 375. 360, 365. I put it in there. It must have wicked, been a, we didn't even see it get to that level, but it did. So 250 or 500 at that point, and it got 250. Hey, Duke, if I'm trading discretionary, yeah, I do use the NDT. With the automated strategies, which is all I trade on my PA accounts, I don't really trust myself. But yeah, I really like the NDT. What Duke is talking about with the NDT is if I go to my strategies and select a new strategy, I can select the NDT. And if I wanted to trade crude oil, let's say, I'm trading it on a 10 range in my sim account. Now I can enable that strategy, and I have what we call our NDT, and I put it on a stop limit. I could select my ATM strategy. This is a CL2 contract strategy with a runner and a trailing stop. I can attach my exit on my line change by right clicking, and now I can enter a trade on my crude oil chart. If I see crude's getting some really beautiful moves and I wanted to jump in, let's put it on the Sim 101 account. Now, if I wanted to get in short, I could sell on a down close and it'll have a marker of where price, if the bar closes to the downside, it would pop me in that trade short. If price goes and closes to the upside, it would cancel out the order. So if momentum continues and follows through to the downside, it would put me into the trade short with my stop and my profit target in place. That's called our NDT trade execution platform. There it goes. It filled one of the contracts, but not both of them. Oh, now it just filled them both. Now, I got in and the automated strategy got in, is what happened. The automated strategy took the same entry.
Target filled.
Just filled one target. Now my stop's at break even. We got a trailing stop. Now my NDT's flat. That means that the trade you're looking at now is the automated entry. So that's our NDT platform. Very simple to execute trades on a discretionary basis. We have some really nice features that exit on line change to good until cancel is great for catching reversals. If you got a market that's just flying to the downside, you can click off good until cancel. And if it's flying to the downside, you could put buy on an up close and it'll catch the first counter trend trade where the candle reverses to the upside. Really good for getting into oversold or overbought markets. Crude oil is quietly up $1,350. Let's take a look at the ES. Hey, Jorge, good morning. I was going to give you a call right after I'm done today. Let's go to the ES30 range. Top bot of the day was the ES30 range 1-day pass. Let's take a look at the numbers on that ES30 range. About a 63% profitable rate for the month of June, which is very good. 63% on that ES30 1-day pass. On the NQ, which is the other one that's pretty hot, this one has a 54% win rate. So those 1-day passes, really good chances of passing an eval in just one trade using those. Crude oil just popped back in. What I did was I took my crude oil 1-day pass and changed the trade management strategy a little bit. So it just trades one contract, and it's up about $1,300 so far today. This 30 range smart velocity stop just did beautiful today. Absolutely beautiful. I saw it on my leaderboard this morning, and I felt that the power play would do even better. I should have just went with the one that was working. Just powered through another full winner to go up $2,000, 2,200 on the bot. Let's take a look at the iBot on the 1 minute. It's in a monster. Caught this beautiful move up. Here's the 8U on the E-mini. This one has a very ambitious profit target. You can see it. Oh, if you think of it, please hold David Wise's wife up in your prayers. She had some back surgery done, and David mentioned that he has to run to the hospital today. David Wise is our professional options trader. Normally, he's right behind me on YouTube. Today, I don't believe he's going to be available. So if you could please hold his wife up in your prayers. She had some surgery done on her back. Now, you see the profit window kicked in on this trade. So now it's either 500 or 1,000 on this particular strategy. It can come back and hit our stop, but you'd still make about 500. Or if it goes all the way up and matures to the full excursion, it'd make about 1,000. Just bouncing off the 15. All right, stopped out, but it's up 1,500. It did really well today. The IBOT 24U, let's take a look. The 24U is a very big bar. Somebody asked earlier about not being which bot is good for whipsaw. This 24U is the best one out there. The 24 Unorenko bar is tremendous. They look like regular size candlesticks. Oh, this is a 30 range we're looking at. But if we look at our 20U, it's even bigger than that. Look at the ES, it's just going straight up today. It's very smooth on the 8 Unorenko chart. Ever since the market opened, just taking a long trade on the ES, you couldn't miss. The NASDAQ gave us a little chop going up, some whipsaw. But the ES was just like a Mack truck, just straight up. Good question, Kent. I will find out for you. I just asked him. Her name is Ruth. Her name is Ruth, Kent. Ruth, Ruth. Amen. Oh, these iBots on the E-mini. They're catching this long move. Ah, man, I tell you, I see a leaderboard like this, and my goodness, it makes you think, how the heck did you miss? I went with one of the losers. That's how. All right, coming up on 10:30. If you joined us late, full transparency today, I had a losing day. Across my PA accounts, I hit my loss limit of $500, and the same with my evals. But God willing, we'll be back tomorrow. Try to change the trajectory of the week. Having bad days is part of it. It's part of trading. Staying disciplined, sticking to your rules, sticking to my rules is the way to overcome a bad trading day. Certainly not the end of the world. The leaderboard was just tremendous. The 20U on the Nasdaq we discussed. The 8U Stephen Drone, which is in a trade now. We'll take a look at it. The 8U Stephen Drone. When that one finds its rhythm, I like to call it the ebb and flow. This spot held our record for quite a while. And man, when the market is volatile, I've seen it just take these entries up and down, and just incredible trades. But the AI Steven on the 8 Unirenko did very well today. Our 1-day passes, the ES and the NQ30 range. How many days have you heard me say it? ES30 range, NQ30 range. It's not going to win all the time, but statistically 1 out of 3. 30 range on the velocity. Huge day. The iBots, 1 minute, 24U. Big day. We discussed the 20Us. This SIM account is my crude oil account. SIM 101 is trading crude. 20U, 20U, 20U. The 2-minute smart stop up 800. iBot 600 tick on the Nasdaq. iBot ES30 range. iBot ES4U. The 30 range moneymaker. My ES scalper. That's a scalping strategy that I'm testing on the iBots. The iBot has the quickest trigger of them all. There's no doubt. We connect a institutional grade data feed, and it looks for a disparity between buyers and sellers and really puts you into these trades sometimes before the move even happens. So the iBots did very well. We're working on some scalping strategies. The crude oil 1-day pass didn't quite get there, but it took a positive trade. The Volkswagen, that's the ES30 range, is in. For our contest, we are running, and I'm going to put the link in the chat box. But Katie Kershid has qualified. We're giving away 10 prizes, over $2,000 this Friday. In order to get into the contest, the entrance fee is $19.92. We'll call it $20. For $20, you got a chance at winning 1,000. That's first prize. Let me show you the different prizes. But Katie, congratulations. You are in position to take the $1,000. That's a nice shopping spree. Let me see the yeah, right line funding. What I'm talking about, um, Right Line Trading sister company, Right Line Funding, a prop firm. In addition to having some really nice prop accounts where you can go straight to a funded account, sim funded, or an eval, and then you would go to the sim funded. We have two different types of accounts that run on a 50,000, and we have two on a 150,000. But if you scroll down to the bottom of the site, you'll see every week we do our 50,000 Profit King Challenge. First prize is $1,000 cash. This is the home of the Profit King Challenge. Right Line Funding. Our weekly prize pool, $1,000 for first place. Second place, 500. Third place, 300. Fourth place, 100. Fifth through 10th, we're going to buy you lunch. $50 each for a total of about $2,100. Thanks, Toby. Um, and listen, we're going to give away these cash prizes every week. If you've entered the contest, you need any help or you have any questions, please reach out to us. We have a leaderboard, and we have 10 beautiful prizes, and so far, just Katie is running away with the prize. You need $3,000 in profit to qualify. She's at 4,300. She qualifies. Wow, she's up to 6,500. Katie. Oh, and here's Marcy. Marcy's number two. Congratulations, Marcy. Number two's $500, Marcy. You got to bring it up to you got to bring it up to 3,000 though. But you're on the board. Keep up the good work. I'm going to put a link. If you'd like to join us, you've still got plenty of time. The contest is right through Friday at 5 o'clock. When you get to the website, just scroll to the bottom where it says $50,000 Profit King Challenge. And all you'll have to do is click the sign up button, and you'll see you'll fill in the order form, and the total price is $19. And we've got some really nice prizes. We're going to do it every week. Our website address is rightlinefunding.com. And I'm going to put it in the chat box right now. This is the 50,000. And I'll keep you posted throughout the week of the leaderboard. All right, everybody. I want to thank you once again for joining me. I hope you have a blessed rest of your day. Sorry we started the week. I started the week out poorly, but it's Monday. It's Monday. That's the good news. Remember, I don't think David Wise is coming up behind me. Keep Ruth in your prayers. They're going to take her back to the hospital. She's having a little bit of a complication. And if you think about it, please like my video here on YouTube. I'm reading Toby's comment. Yeah, I know it. When I see all those winners, I'm like, ah, how did I lose? All right, Judy. Have a blessed day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Great job. Congratulations, Judy. You're just doing incredible. So proud of you. Keep up the great work. And everybody else that won today, you're welcome, Mukhtar. God bless you, my friend. The updated RSI. Oh, yeah. When you say the updated RSI, are you referring to the one you're seeing on my chart, Tim? Just to be clear. Hold on, I've got a long distance call. Uh, I couldn't mute the phone. Yeah, Kent, of course. That's why I put the. Okay, let me mute for just a second. The answer is yes, Kent. Okay. Okay, I'll send it to you today, Tim. I'm really sorry. I did mention that Friday. Okay, sorry about that. Yes, Kent, new people can join the prop, of course. Always. Thank you for understanding, Tim. No excuse. I should have sent that to you. Let me write it down. Okay, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. Let's do it again tomorrow. Let's try to make a little bit of a comeback. Congratulations to everybody that did well today. And have a great rest of your day. God willing, we'll see you tomorrow morning. So long, everyone.